What up, YouTube? It's your boy JKG Brandon back with some Diablo Immortal content for you guys. It took me a little bit because I had to do all this solo just because of work life and stuff, but I finally was able to farm up enough fabled wisps to go ahead and craft my first set piece. And I am looking for some gloom guides because a lot of you guys in my comments on some of the recent videos are telling me that gloom guides with the barb is pretty broken, and I need to check it out. So I want to check that out, and I have one piece currently from my farming, and I want to craft up my second piece. Before we do it, I want to say thank you for all the love on the recent videos and everything. You guys are amazing. Trying to hit 1,000 subs by the end of the year so we can get monetized and do something fun for the channel and for you guys. If you could hit that sub button, it's nice and free. And then if you like what we're doing around here, go ahead and hit that like button. It's nice and free, and you get that cool animation that YouTube added. With that being said, let's hop right up in it. I'm looking for gloom guides specifically, so I do have a nice ring here, Curling Shadow. If we come all the way down here, what I'm going to do is I'm basically going to look at the pieces that I need, which are 5. The other ring I can get from Rapids just by farming that. I do that solo, basically stay dead on the raft the entire time. It's nice and easy. My thought process is I will farm the rings specifically in Rapids, and then as I go, whichever one of these, that is in a spot that I really don't want to farm, I'll craft that one first, and then so on and so on as we go. So we'll kind of look here. Rings are in Rapids, no big deal. Neck piece is going to be from Temple of Namari. Also not that big of a deal. Very soloable dungeon. It just takes a little bit of time because you have the 4 bosses right at the end. The waist is in Pit. You can run it through most of Pit. You just have to, deal with, I believe it's like Cold Snap or one of those kind of bosses as a mid boss. I never tried to solo the actual boss itself, but it's definitely something that's doable, but Pit is not the worst. Cavern on the gloves. Again, you have the mid boss, but Cavern, we've been able to get through that one pretty easily with the group, so that's not the biggest of my worries. And then Silent Monastery. Silent Monastery seems to be pretty rough. I don't know if it's, going to be soloable, but even with a group, it takes forever. We haven't really found a way to really speed run that, where we have with, Pit, we can speed run, Cavern, we can speed run, Namari, we can speed run, Rapids, we can AFK. So I think the order of operations is, while I'm farming the 2 rings in Rapids, I think we'll start with the feet from Silent Monastery, and then maybe we'll do the waist from Pit, and then the gloves from Cavern. We'll just, if we haven't, gotten with groups and picked those up, then we'll just go ahead and craft in that order. And then last but not least, we'll craft, the neck from Temple of Namari if we need to at that point. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and hop in here. So we can only craft from Charcy and Westmarch. So that's cool. Good thing is, when you're running your dungeons and stuff, you can salvage and get your wisps from the other blacksmiths. So that is awesome. Let's hop right in here. We are looking for boots, and we are looking for, I believe it is the Unseen Stride, Gloom Guides prize. Yep. Let's go ahead and craft, and we got our Unseen Stride boots. Nice and easy. 155, so definitely not like a CR upgrade over the current boots that I'm running, but if we do equip them, we are going to have our 2-piece Gloom Guides prize here. So increases damage done by 15% for 3 seconds after using a dash skill. So that's going to be pretty cool, especially as a barb. I don't know which is going to consider a dash skill, so it doesn't look like we're getting an icon up here for, yeah, we're not getting an icon for that as far as the sprint goes. So it doesn't look like sprint is going to count as a dash. Let me just go ahead and put on my arena. We have our 2-piece Gloom Guides. Looks like we're going to end up having a 2-piece Mount Bank and a 2-piece Vithus. We're gonna have a 1-piece Vithus, so we that's fine. But let's go ahead and see. So now we have our Furious Charge, and Yep, Gloom Guides prize did proc up there. Let's see, oh, and our leap counts as our leap and our furious charge both count as it. Let's go. Let's take a quick look and see if it I'll just hop over to Wortham because it's nice and quick to get to. And let's see if it actually makes a pretty good difference. Just real quick. I normally crit on the Furious Charge without Wrath of the Berserker for somewhere around 30k. Same with the leap. I want to say that's kind of the average that I do here. It's nothing incredibly special without Wrath of the Berserker, but that's about what I do. So that's anything around that level is going to be kind of nice. And looks like we spawned a nice ancient elite right here in Wortham. So that's cool. So 24k, we're getting some damage in here. So we need that to come off of that. There we go. We're going to do a little bit more here. So we're doing about 13k after on just our regular base attacks. So that's kind of where I'm looking at as far as that goes. But that's not too shabby. So yeah, we're getting a couple thousand damage. I mean, it's a 15% increase. It's nothing, OP for 15%, but yeah, I just kind of wanted to give a quick little test as far as, having the Gloom Guides. We'll do as I get, a 4-piece where we can really start to see, what it does, and potentially a 6-piece. We'll really take a look at the Gloom Guides later on, but more than anything, I just kind of wanted to give a quick, this is, what the process is like as far as crafting the gem or crafting the set pieces. I think it's a really, really easy process. We have, it works out to a pity after every 5 pieces at worst case scenario for your dungeon farming. So that's really nice actually. So if you get 5 pieces in your dungeon farming that are not upgrades and not sets that you want out of that particular, location, portal back to West March, hit the blacksmith, craft your the whatever piece you want to do, and be on your way. Really quick and easy. I don't want to make this video too much longer, but I just want to say thank you guys for the recent love again. You are absolutely amazing. Hit that sub button if you want to, and if you like this video, go ahead and hit that like button. And nice and free, you get that cool new animation. And we're on our way to 1,000 subs by the end of the year, and hopefully we get there pretty quickly, and I can do something nice for you guys. With that being said, I'm JKG Brandon. Y'all been amazing. See you in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.